Welcome to the VeNi Consulting Process Blueprint Overview, a cost-effective business process improvement solution. Based upon the maturity level of the processes within an organization, there are a number of quality problems that can occur if there is a lack of documentation, standardization, and consistency, particularly related to project work. Provided below are a few of the common issues. First, poor requirements, which are customer requirements that are unclear, incomplete, too general, or not testable. Also, scope creep, project changes that occur that increase the overall project timeline and/or costs. Also, unrealistic schedule, where too much work is crammed into too little time. Featuristic, requests to pile on new features are submitted after the project has started. Miscommunication, team members that do not know what is needed or if customer expectations are erroneous. No process owner. This is where no one owns end-to-end process compliance and performance. There's also informal change control. Updates are made without the knowledge and approval of all stakeholders and/or project team members involved. And lack of quality control, where standardized processes are not consistently followed and/or do not exist. To mitigate the risk that your organization will experience several of these common project-related problems, it's important to measure your organizational process maturity. The Capability Maturity Model Integration, also known as CMMI, is a process improvement approach based upon the principle that the quality of a system, service, or product is highly influenced by the quality of the processes used to acquire, develop, deliver, and maintain it. This long-established principle is reflected in ISO standards and other quality improvement programs. A CMMI model, as shown in the diagram below, can be used as a framework for appraising the process maturity of an organization. As noted in the table, the critical activities performed within the organization are listed in the far left-hand column, such as plan and manage work, optimize resource capacity, quantify benefits, or measure key performance indicators. And then the maturity level with the specific criteria are listed in each of the remaining columns. For a maturity level of 1, which would be informal, each activity would need to be dependent upon individual training and the processes are not defined. For a level 2, which is a defined maturity level, the policies and procedures would be defined for most of the process steps. For a level of 3, which is repeatable, there would be consistent, repeatable performance by managers and individual contributors. For a maturity level of 4, which is measurable, the process level KPIs are used to measure and trend performance. And then for a level of 5, which would be mature, dynamic organizational response to process plans and changes in strategy would need to happen for each of these activities. You'll notice that there is a red border around level 3, which is actually the level of maturity that organizations should strive for as their baseline. If there are several critical activities or processes within your organization that are currently not at a maturity level of 3, then there's a good chance that your organization is being plagued by several of the common problems that were listed on the previous slide. So how can you quickly and cost-effectively improve the maturity level of your critical business processes? Well, the VeNi Process Blueprint solution provides organizations with detailed, comprehensive, and user-friendly business process diagrams outlining the steps, decision points, tasks, and deliverables for each process area. Each staff member is provided with a comprehensive array of templates, job aids, and best practices reflecting the latest industry standards. And each VeNi Process Blueprint suite is designed to support the following objectives: defining who is responsible for what tasks, identifying what tasks should be completed, detailing when to complete the tasks, explaining where in the process to complete the tasks, educating on why the tasks need to be completed, and describing how the tasks should be completed. Provided on this slide is an example of a VeNi Process Blueprint flow diagram. Starting in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that information is provided around when the process should be initiated, including the entry criteria and exit criteria, where the tasks or high-level process steps should be performed, how the process steps should be performed, including the decision points as well as the specific tasks required for each process step, who is responsible for each process step as well as the specific deliverables that are the outputs from each process step, what outputs or deliverables are expected from each step, as well as why. What are the objectives associated with completing the process? Each VeNi Process Blueprint implementation provides the following business tools that are fully customized to meet the requirements of each client organization: a CD containing the process flow diagrams, templates, job aids, an ebook, an index of templates, an index of job aids, as well as an overview presentation. A project plan is also provided, and a quick reference guide. The VeNi Process Blueprint also provides a variety of additional benefits to organizations of any size with simple or complex business processes. Some of these benefits are that it enables organizations to have consistent, repeatable, and well-documented process management to ensure on-time, on-target, and within-budget project delivery. It increases work team productivity by eliminating confusion about what tasks need to be completed with comprehensive, well-organized, and clearly written process diagrams. It improves quality control with the use of standardized templates that eliminate careless errors resulting in product and service defects. It delivers industry best practices through the effective use of job aids to enhance customer requirement gathering and project team collaboration. It eliminates costly rework and relearning by project team members following inconsistent processes. It enables organizations to create standards for onshore as well as offshore resources. It is not a high-level methodology providing only theoretical best practices with no clear provisions for practical application. It is not a software application requiring a time-consuming implementation and expensive ongoing maintenance, support, and upgrades. And it's also not a one-size-fits-all solution. It recognizes each organization is unique. The VeNi Process Blueprint can be easily adapted to fit each organization's needs. As mentioned on the previous slide, the VeNi Process Blueprint can be customized in a variety of ways to meet the specific needs of an organization, and this will enable organizations to meet their short-term and long-term business process management and technology goals. Some of the customization options are the assigning of performance metrics to the critical process steps, also integrating current corporate technology or terminology into the process diagrams, also configuring the existing tools in an organization to automate processes. Some examples would be SharePoint, Clarity, Mercury Test Director, etc. Also branding the Process Blueprint product with the company's logo and color scheme. Also adding toll gates or stage gate reviews for quality control. Also customizing the templates to reflect the current organizational culture. Also converting the process materials to internal training formats. Also providing policies and procedures for specific process steps. Assigning process owners for each process area, and customizing the quick reference guides, and customizing the name of the Process Blueprint package. On previous projects, we've called the Process Blueprint the Process Playbook, the Process Roadmap, or Process Guidebook. An additional benefit of the VeNi Process Blueprint is that it can help organizations to effectively meet compliance requirements for a variety of quality programs. A short list of these programs would be CMMI Level 3, as mentioned earlier, Sarbanes-Oxley compliance, also known as SOX compliance, any of the ISO 9000 series compliance programs, and Lean Manufacturing or Six Sigma quality management compliance. If you would like to learn more about the VeNi Process Blueprint solution, please click on the link provided below this video. Thank you.